Good morning, true crime friends. So listen, first of all, my big coffee cup came yesterday. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. You know I love a big cup of coffee. It's decaf and it's iced, but it is still delicious. But this is the 20 ounce and it has the little thing on the back. Very exciting. And it reminds you to subscribe and like and subscribe. Also comment. Anyway, hang on. I'm sitting here this morning and I was like, there's not really a lot going on. I don't have anything to talk about. Maybe I won't post a video at all. And I remembered that I've been watching Snapped, right? Well, no, I've been listening to Snapped while I'm upstairs still cleaning out the attic. It's taking me forever to clean that attic. Oh my God. So yesterday when I was upstairs cleaning the attic, I did like a recap of a case from Snapped. And I was like, oh, I'll post that for lunchtime. So when people take their lunch break, they'll have something to listen to. But then I was like, there's nothing going on in true crime. I don't think I'm going to do a video today. But then I took a look at Court TV. Listen, first of all, I love the Court TV website. Love the Court TV website. But it's slow. I can't speed up this. I can't make the speed go faster. There are issues, but I still listen to them. And I was like, I need something to inspire me this morning. Let me find a nice short video. And then I found it. Then I saw it. It was unbelievable. So there's this murder case going on where this married dude had a mistress and then the mistress had a baby. And then I guess he decided that they were inconvenient. And so he killed both the mistress and the baby. It's a horrible, horrible crime. Someplace down in Texas. Oh, and the dude was a border control agent. Did I say that? I don't remember. Anyway. So he's on trial and it doesn't look good for him. And the prosecution has an opening statement that lasts like an hour. And I was like, I don't got that kind of free time. I got to get to the gym. And then I was like, but wait, the defense's statement only takes 3 minutes? Oh, well, let me just listen to that and see what this fine young gentleman has to say. And so I was listening to the defense statement. That dude's going to get convicted. Not just because of what the defense said, but number one, the defense attorney doesn't even believe what he's saying. It's clear from the look on his face. The accused is like, yeah, I did this. And we just gonna throw up this Hail Mary and see what happens. This was the weakest defense. This has to be a public defender. There's no way that this man paid hard-earned money for this defense attorney to stand up and speak for 3 minutes and basically say, the prosecution, they have a lot of evidence and we're going to ask you to find him not guilty anyway because we don't believe in cell phones or math or data. And the accused sits there like this. The whole time he's like, ooh, I hope I don't go to jail. Ooh, I hope I don't go to jail. Boy, is my wife mad at me. Sir, I probably won't even watch your case, truth be told. So I will touch down on it here and there. I probably won't even report on it because it seemed pretty doggone boring unless something exciting happens, in which case I will watch it breathlessly. But it's been a while since I found a case that really just gripped me. Now, this Melly case, oh my goodness. Yesterday, while I was cleaning out the attic, sweating within an inch of my life, I was listening to the live stream over there with the 13th jurors, Brandy Churchwell. So, here's the thing about yesterday's testimony. There's been a lot of testimony about a lot of stuff, and a lot of it is technical. And if you know this channel at all, you know I like to hear from the real people. I want to hear from the mamas, the daddies, the cousins, the witnesses, all the regular people. I want to hear every single thing they have to say. But the experts, I'm like, I don't care. I mean, yeah, this is how a gun is made. This is how bullets work, whatever. I know all that. But then this crime scene reconstruction dude got up there. He was fascinating. So first of all, I love a reconstruction. I also love a diorama. You know how when you go, when you're a kid and you have to make a little scene, or they have them in the museums. It's like, oh, this is what gay people looked like. But anyway, this crime scene reconstructionist, he got up there and he was like, this is how we reconstructed things. And we did this and this, and math was involved. And I was like, oh, math. This dude uses trigonometry in his daily life. It turns out, when I was a kid, the teacher used to say, you have to learn your times tables because it's not like you're going to have a calculator in your pocket. Wrong, Mrs. Word. I do have a calculator in my pocket. It is on my phone. And so I was like, do I need the the theorem, what's it, Pythagorean, something. There's a P word that goes with the theorem. I don't know. I'm going to mess it up. Am I going to need algebra in my daily life? Unlikely. Turns out this dude uses algebra in his daily life. And as I watched him work and listened to him talk, I was like, oh, I have a kid who's an engineering student, and he had to take physics and trigonometry and a bunch of other mathy things. And I'm like, ugh. But he will use that in his daily life when he goes off and becomes an engineer. He's studying mechatronics. It's a whole thing. Anyway, so I was like, wow. So this dude basically used math to solve this crime. Well, he didn't solve the crime, but he explained to us exactly how it all happened. And he was like, if the bullet goes in this way and it's at this direction, and then the blood goes back there, and then Melly did it. That's what he said. And so I was like, oh, the accused, Melly, who was sitting in that seat, we have proof he was sitting in that seat. He did it. But that was just him talking to the prosecution. So I was like, okay, so let's see what the defense has to say, because I know the defense is going to have something good. And the defense got up there, and he was bold, and he said things, and then he was wrong. And it's just not my opinion he was wrong. The crime scene reconstruction dude, he used math to prove that Melly was wrong. And ultimately, the defense attorney was like, well, are you saying blah, 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 blah? And the guy was like, no. What I'm saying is math, Melly did it. And I was like, oh, that was good. He just like, the defense attorney was like, what about this? And what about that? And what about this? And the guy on the stand was like, math, Melly did it. And I was like, oh, dang, Melly did it. Let's be clear. I always thought Melly did it. Also, if you look at all the evidence that they haven't been able to put in, which obviously the jury can't look at, but if you read like through the depositions, everybody over there knows Melly did it. Everybody, including Melly and his friends, when they went back to the crime scene and recovered a bloody gun and did away with it. What? Now they're talking about, oh, they have these witnesses that are terrified to testify. And Melly, you still going down. Now, we see you every morning over there in court. You closing your eyes and bowing your head and saying a prayer. And your mama's tweets and them are all about how, like, God is looking out for us. Sir, you're a murderer. Maybe God will watch out for you in prison. But, like, out here in these streets, oh, we don't need you out here in these streets. And, of course, Melly has a co-conspirator, but that dude is between a rock and a hard place. Was he hanging out with a crazy man? Yes. Did he know that Melly was nuts? Well, that's clear. I know he's nuts. You know he's nuts. Seemed like everybody probably knew he was nuts. Now, had he murdered people before? No. Well, these were his first murders. And so I would imagine that when his friends, all of them, lifelong childhood friends, they're like, we're just sitting here having a conversation. And this crazy man pulls out a gun and starts shooting people. You gonna testify against him? What in the world makes you think you're going to be safe if you testify against him? And he's a gang member, so his gang friends might shoot you if you testify. It's a terrible situation. If I was Cortland Henry, his friend who drove the car, I would be like, so listen, I'm going to tell you everything, but you're going to have to put me in witness protection because that dude's not going to be safe. There's not going to be a state in the union he could go to. Now, to fix him up for witness protection, he's going to have to like do something different with his hair and maybe get colored contacts, take all the tattoos off his face, absolutely remove the golds, and lose weight, gain weight, something like that. He might need some facial reconstruction surgery because he's not safe. But this crime, I don't think is big enough for him to like get the witness protection. Cortland, you in trouble, dude. You going down, Melly's going down. It's all going to go bad. Now, if Melly gets off on this case, well, I'm just going to take this video down because I don't like being wrong. Not just kidding. I'll leave it up. I'm willing to be wrong and wrong out loud. So this afternoon, I'm going to do more Snapped. Oh, I love Snapped. Snapped is so good. All of those women have issues and could probably benefit from therapy, but I'm not in charge of that. What I am in charge of is showing up here and talking about true crime. And honestly, I'm desperate for a case that I can just like sink my teeth into the way I did Murdoch. Because, oh, I love the Murdoch case. All these other cases, I'm like, okay, they're interesting. I mean, truthfully, a lot of them I liked. Most of them these days, I'm like, And the whole world is just like the true crime world dominated by the Melly case. The rest of the world, turns out they have no idea what's going on. My son was like, who is this? And he listens to rap. So he was just like, I never heard of this dude. So clearly, Melly wasn't that famous. He was like famous in Florida, not famous in the world. Whatever. Life rolls on. I need to go to the gym because, you know, got to work on the fatness. Okay, y'all have a great day and check out Snapped at Noon. Maybe I'll release it early because this is a video about absolutely nothing. Maybe I'll release it right after this so you can hear about the crazy hairdresser lady. Okay, y'all have a great day. Bye.